Hey dude, how you doing? I have to show you something. This is not a pretty notebook. There is no color coding, no calligraphy, no structure. This is just a mess. A brain dump. And this is exactly what did wonders to my life and my mental health. At this point, everybody knows that journaling can help with your productivity, increase your anxiety, and boost your depression.
I'm just checking if you're listening.
It's backed up by research that journaling can actually help with sorting your life out. Calm your mind and keep you focused. After 2 years of semi-consistent journaling, I can confirm this works. I did get more depressed. Oh, actually, this is exactly what we're gonna talk about. I never thought I would say this, but journaling did kind of save my life, literally. How? We're gonna get to this. I actually have several notebooks and each serves its own purpose. And it all started with this one. It's not a secret, I'm struggling with the depressive disorder and I hope you too, because it means you understand me better. No, I'm joking. This comedic smile hides a lot. So when I saw this cover with a sad, tired from life since being born expression, I thought to myself, who the hell drew my face on it and didn't tell me about it? I had to buy it. Fortunately, it was also my ideal format. Blank pages, thick paper, sublime. This poor guy holds everything. My ideas, general thoughts, some things I learned about filmmaking when I was just starting out. I literally was learning here how to set my shutter speed. Also, ideas for future movies, movie scenes that came to my mind, and essays. There was only one issue with this notebook, or it would be more precise to say that the issue was in me. I didn't want to feed this notebook my daily ugly thoughts, which I had plenty of, terrorizing my head from morning till another morning. And man, they were so bad I couldn't share them with anyone, but I still felt the urge to vent, to let the dogs out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. I really wanted to save this notebook for better things, for good things, good ideas, and positive mindset. I don't know what all of these things mean exactly, but I still want to experience it. So yes, I developed too much empathy for this notebook with a sad fucking face. It looks like it already had enough from this life, like, what do you want from me, Anna? I don't want to live this life no more, I just want to stare at the ceiling and think about bad stuff. I didn't want to upset it even more. But luckily, my sister gave me a new notebook as a present. It was 2 years ago already. My life was never the same after this. This is another notebook that I have. Yeah. Just bear with me. This one has different customizable sections. You can pull pages out, put the new pages in. If you run out of pages, you can buy new ones easily. This one I used for 2 reasons mainly. First, it's a brain dump. Yes, again, a new brain dump. But every idea is welcomed here. Thumbnails, title ideas. I do a lot of storyboarding for more complicated videos, so it's a lot of shot lists here. Like, oh. That's some random pills from seasickness, Catching a wave is not really my thing. I used to plan out my days here too, but eventually I just gave up. I was just trying to pull out too much stuff during the day and never finished all of the tasks, and that upset me. I'll probably come back to it once I figure out how much I can actually handle during the day, because I like handwritten plans. It gives me a special joy, to cross out the completed task. It does something to my brain. Yeah. Do you have that too, or are you just using your digital notes? Let me know. Before we continue, I really need a drink. Yeah, that's better. Okay, remember how I told you that journaling actually saved my life in the very beginning of this video? Yeah, I wasn't joking, and very soon we're gonna get to this vulnerable part of this video. We're gonna get a little bit more serious, but now I want to talk about the most important part of this notebook. Diary, or diarrhea, as I like to call it. So here I write everything that's on my mind on a given day. It can be something good, it can be something bad, or something I don't want to forget and come back to. The relief after you've done writing about everything that's been bothering you for years, probably, is insane. Apparently, researchers call this expressive writing. When you take the emotional mess in your head and turn it into language, your brain can start organizing it instead of replaying it in a vicious loop. Studies show that even 15 minutes of writing about stressful or emotional experiences throughout several sessions can help with emotional processing and psychological well-being. Dude, basically all you have to do is write one truest sentence, and then you can go from there, or leave it as is. If you haven't tried it yet, or you think it's a pathetic scribble for little girls, I understand. I was skeptical about that too. Also, I was really lazy to try it out. I thought that it's just boring. I've never had enough time to do that. But despite everything, I tried it and stick to it for 2 years. I was on and off, I was not consistent, but still, I have plenty of pages filled with my thoughts throughout these 2 years. Studies don't lie. And although it really does feel like a diary of thoughts, here is the juiciest part. It actually helped me to change my damn life. Because of this journal, I was able to pull myself out of the very dark zone that I was in for several years. I'll share my personal story and tell you how it happened and why it actually can help to change your life too. Wait, actually, we're gonna need to get comfy for this. So, dude, around 3 years ago, I was going through therapy for my this and this. I was going through therapy, which included taking some pretty heavy medication. Why am I out of breath? Oh, hell. Back then, I started journaling to keep track of my thoughts and feelings, and honestly, I was really skeptical about that, and I don't really even think that it helped me that much. I never went back to analyze what I actually wrote back then. Also, I did everything in my phone notes, which didn't even provide me any satisfaction during the process of writing. Basically, I was just doing what therapists told me to do. Things changed when I got this notebook and started actually writing things by hand in there. It was a year after I quit my therapy for the reasons like, don't even ask me why I quit it. I did not finish it, I just quit. Anyways, I just started writing down random things that were on my mind. Especially I was doing it when I felt the urge to let my emotions somewhere, because there were things I couldn't share with anyone. They were too intense. Yeah. To my surprise, it suddenly started feeling very relieving to my mind. It felt like a soothing therapy, that kind of shit. And the very first note in this notebook is about someone very important to me and how this person passed away. And the grief about the situation just fucking cracked me open, dude. Oh damn. Letting my feelings out in a writing form in this notebook helped me to process my feelings and my emotions and my thoughts. From that point, I just kept writing here and there. Sometimes it was once a month, sometimes it was like almost every day when I felt like I need that. It was typically something laying heavy on my chest, like the stress about quitting my job, frustration with my relationship, or I was questioning myself and the meaning of my life, or somebody left the chat again. All of this time, within the past 2 years, I was struggling really bad without properly acknowledging it. It's really hard to admit to yourself that you might have some serious problems and what you experience is not normal. It took me 2 years to be able to help myself again. One day, I opened this notebook and started reading what I actually wrote there. Only after reading it back and analyzing my thought patterns, I realized that I desperately need therapy again. It was a page of darkness after the page of even more darkness. I don't want to trigger you with details. Let me cut to the main point. The next day, I was already on ADs. It was now or never type of a situation. And that basically saved my life. Oh, bro, we have to switch to the more positive side, okay? Because I'm on ADs. Because I'm on ADs, my thought process is way more on a positive side, you know? Today, I'm on a quest to write something good in this notebook. You know, so I won't forget that I have some positive thoughts too. Let's write one truth sentence together. Damn. We got some serious lines today. It's usually not that deep, actually, I swear. We have to bring back the positive note, man. You know what, dude? It's really important here to understand that notebook will not solve your life. It won't solve shit. It's not a magical cure to any of your problems, but it gives your brain a place to unload. You can keep track of your thoughts and it makes patterns easier to see. It's also a soothing experience for your nerves and it can help with your anxiety. Dude, go give it a try and let me know how you feel about it. Share your journaling experience in the comments. I will be so curious to see what you've got. And if by any chance you have thoughts that there might be something wrong with you, you know, there is a good chance that you're not wrong about it, and you should probably go get a consultation with the doctor. You know, I'm saying it as a friend. Yeah, dude. Please take care of yourself. Your mental health is very important to live a fulfilling life. And you fucking deserve it, okay? I'll see you later. Bye.